Okay, well, welcome once again, everybody, to our conference lesson for today. Talking about your hobbies and interests. Improve your self-confidence. Okay, well, welcome to the lesson for today. My name is Alistair, and I will be your teacher and guide through today's conference presentation. So talking about your hobbies and interests. So this is a free time orientated lesson, and one of its key objectives is to help improve your self-confidence in speaking English. So let's get started and have a look at today's lesson agenda. So we have describing your hobby. Number 2, expressing enjoyment and passion. Number 3, sharing and asking about hobbies. And the last one, number 4, joining a club or group. Okay. Well, let's have a look at our introduction. Here we go. So hobbies are a great way to express yourself, have fun, and connect with others. In this presentation, we'll explore how to talk about your hobbies, share your passion, and confidently ask others about their interests. So hobbies are a great way to express yourself, have fun, and connect with others. In this presentation, we'll explore how to talk about your hobbies, share your passion, and confidently ask others about their interests. Hobbies are a great way to, whether you're discussing your favorite activities or joining a new club. These phrases and tips will help you feel more comfortable in conversations. So whether you're discussing your favorite activities or joining a new club, these phrases and tips will help you feel more comfortable in conversations. So the next part for today is describing your hobby. So we've got some key introductions here. Here you have 5 phrases to introduce your hobby. For example, I enjoy playing tennis. My favorite hobby is playing tennis. I'm really into playing tennis. I spend a lot of time playing tennis. I started playing tennis because Okay, so these are 5 phrases to introduce your hobby. I enjoy playing tennis. My favorite hobby is playing tennis. I'm really into playing tennis. I spend a lot of time playing tennis. I started playing tennis because. So we've got a thinker here for you all. It's called a warm-up. Okay, so we're going to have a look at some fun facts in a moment. The question there, what do you think are the top 10 hobbies in the UK? Well, let's have a look at the top 10 hobbies in the UK. So here is that fun fact. The top 10 hobbies in the UK: watching TV or streaming, listening to music, gardening, reading, cooking or baking, playing video games, walking or hiking, traveling, doing DIY projects, and exercising at the gym. Okay, so these are all hobbies and activities. Watching TV or streaming, listening to music, gardening, reading, cooking or baking, playing video games, walking or hiking, traveling, doing DIY projects, exercising, or going to the gym. So here we have some columns related to British hobbies. The first column, sports. The second column, creative hobbies. And the third column, science and tech hobbies. Let's think about the sports hobbies first. We have football, cricket, tennis, rugby, swimming, and cycling. All very popular sports in Britain. Then we have creative hobbies such as painting, writing, photography, playing an instrument, DIY crafts, and acting. Okay. And the third and final column relates to science and tech. Here are some hobbies from that category: coding, astronomy, robotics, gaming, science experiments, and 3D printing. Okay, popular British hobbies. Now, when we're describing adjectives, in order to create emphasis and passion in our language, we can use adjectives to help describe those hobbies and interests. We have a list of 10 adjectives here used to describe hobbies. I'm going to read through the list. I'm going to read each adjective twice. Number 1, relaxing. Relaxing. Number 2, exciting. Exciting. Number 3, creative. Creative. Number 4, social. Social. Number 5, challenging. Challenging. Number 6, fun. Fun. Number 7, educational. Educational. Number 8, expensive. Expensive. Number 9, competitive. Competitive. And number 10, rewarding. Rewarding. All adjectives we can use to enrich our language when describing our hobbies. So here we have sentences using the previous adjectives. Painting is a creative and relaxing hobby that helps me express myself. Playing football is very social and competitive because I train with my team every week. Astronomy is an educational and exciting hobby because I love learning about space. Okay, so in each of those sentences, we have adjectives to help give extra meaning to our language. Painting is creative and relaxing. Football is social and competitive. Astronomy is educational and exciting. Well, let's think about also expressing enjoyment and passion. So we've got some very common phrases to help us do that. For example, number 1, I love gardening because... Okay, I am passionate about archery. I can't imagine my life without gymnastics. It makes me feel energetic. I always look forward to go-karting, for example. Okay, so I love because I am passionate about my I can't imagine my life without It makes me feel I always look forward to Okay, so let's have a look at the next set of real examples. I love cooking because it's creative and fun. I always look forward to hiking on the weekends. I'm passionate about photography because I enjoy capturing special moments. So I love cooking because it's creative and fun. I always look forward to hiking on the weekends. I'm passionate about photography because I enjoy capturing special moments. So we have an example here of a short conversation about hobbies and free time activities. I'm going to read through the conversation. Have a listen. A. What do you like to do in your free time? B. I love playing the guitar. It's really creative and relaxing. A. That sounds great. How long have you been playing? B. For about 2 years. I practice every weekend. A. That's impressive. Do you play any specific genre of music? Yes. I really enjoy playing rock and blues. I'm also trying to learn some jazz. Okay, so there we have an example of a short conversation related to hobbies and interests. Now let's think about sharing and asking about hobbies. So we've got top 6 questions to ask about hobbies here. Number 1, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? Number 2, do you have any hobbies? Number 3, how often do you do gardening? How often do you do gardening? Number 4, where do you usually do gymnastics? Where do you usually do gymnastics? Number 5, do you prefer doing photography alone or with others? Do you prefer doing photography alone or with others? Is go-karting popular in your country? Is go-karting popular in your country? Okay, so we've got some questions there that we can ask. So we have a chat exercise for you guys if you want to participate. Okay, now the chat exercise is to answer the following question in the chat. Okay, so chat exercise. Please answer the following question in the chat. The question is, what do you like to do in your free time? Okay, so I shall give you a guys a moment or two just to think about this. If you would like to participate, please do so in the chat. Okay, great. So we've got some answers already. Thank you very much. Let's read some of these as they arrive. I enjoy playing piano in my free time. Hiking and trekking in the Alps. Okay, so these are the hobbies and activities. Perhaps we could use a subject and a verb to introduce it, such as I like or I enjoy hiking and trekking in the Alps. We have another there. I like to go for a run. Yeah, so these are all great examples of how we can respond to the question, what do you like to do in your free time? Okay, great. Yes. So we could add that and it creates that full sentence in English, but you're absolutely right. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. Well, very well done. Thank you for participating. Let's continue. So we've got 4 questions here to ask for more details. Okay, so I'm going to use the chat examples for this. Okay, oh, we have another example as well. My favorite hobby is acting. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so once we have information about hobbies that we like in a conversation, we can ask follow-up questions for more details. For example, number 1, why do you enjoy acting? What equipment do you need for hiking and trekking? Is playing piano difficult to learn? Would you recommend going for a run to a beginner, for example? Okay, so these are follow-up questions we can use, and I use the examples you guys gave in the chat to complete those sentences. Okay, we're doing great. Now there are some responses as well. For example, I started painting because I do judo every weekend, or I do judo twice a month. Okay. And number 3, I like Sudoku because it helps me keep my brain active. Okay, so the first and the third one, it talks about the reason why. The second one, it talks about frequency, how often I do that hobby. So once again, I started painting because I do judo every weekend, or I do judo twice a month. And number 3, I like Sudoku because it helps me keep my brain active. Okay. Well, we have some tips on responding to those questions. So here they are. They relate to give a little extra detail. So tips on responding relate to giving a little extra detail. Okay, so number 1, instead of just, I like reading, say what you like reading. Say, I like reading fantasy novels. Number 2, use adjectives to make your response more interesting and engaging. And number 3, ask the other person a question about their hobbies and interests. This is a very good tip and creates the conversation that we want. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the last part of our lesson for today, which is joining a club or group. So, on the page before us, we have the 5 most popular clubs and groups in France, in categories. Okay, so in general, the most popular type of club or group in France is a sports club. Okay, perhaps football, tennis, running. The second is a music club for choirs or instruments. The third, art and cultural clubs, painting, photography, drama. The fourth, science and technology groups, including robotics and coding. And the last club on our list of the top 5 clubs and groups in France, volunteering and charity organisations. So we have sports clubs, music clubs, art and culture clubs, science and technology groups, volunteering and charity organisations. But how do we join them? Okay, so we've got some tips on how to join a new club in English, of course. So research clubs online and ask friends for recommendations. Visit the club once before joining to see if you like it. It's a good tip. Ask about membership fees and schedules. Be friendly and introduce yourself to members. Okay. And the last one, don't be afraid to try something new. Okay, so tips on how to join a new club. Now, when we join a club, there is a process to subscribe. Now, for example, we need to ask about signing up and prices. So when signing up, you can use these common questions. How can I join this club? Do I need to sign up online or in person? Are there any requirements to become a new member? Okay, so we've got that phrasal verb to sign up, to inscribe. When signing up, you can use these common questions. How can I join this club? Do I need to sign up online or in person? Are there any requirements to become a member? And of course, clubs usually cost money, so we might have some questions to ask about prices. How much does the membership cost? Are there any discounts for students? Do I need to pay monthly or yearly? So, how much does the membership cost? Are there any discounts for students? Do I need to pay monthly or yearly? Some great questions about prices here. So we're coming towards the end of our conference lesson today, everybody, and we have reached our conclusion. Here it is. In conclusion, talking about your hobbies is a great way to build confidence and make new connections. By learning key phrases and practicing conversations, you'll be able to express your interest naturally and engage in friendly discussions. So, don't be afraid to share what you love and ask others about their passions. You might discover a new hobby along the way. Okay, guys, well, there we are. We've come to the end of our hobbies lesson for today. I'd like to thank all of you for participating today on behalf of Cercle de Langue and on my behalf too. It's been great to have you here, but we've come to the end of the conference lesson for today. I will be back here next Monday. It remains just to say thank you and have a great week. I hope to see you next time. Take care.